Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Point of View. Today, Ree and Justin Jenkins are at the table with us. Welcome.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
And we've got a lot to dive into today's show. Coming up, actor Derek Dixon breaks his silence in his very first TV interview since filing that massive $260 million lawsuit against Tyler Perry. And later, why is Snoop Dogg catching heat just for speaking his mind? Stay tuned, we've got all the details. Plus, you know we'll be back with Girlfriend's Guide and Unpopular Opinions. So don't you go anywhere. Come on in, join this discussion because you're watching POV. Actor Derek Dixon, known for his role on Tyler Perry's The Oval, has filed a $260 million lawsuit against the media mogul, accusing him of sexual harassment and assault. In his first on-camera interview, Dixon opens up about the emotional toll, the shame, and the courage it took to speak out. Take a look.
He reached down and pulled my underwear down and grabbed my ass, and I, tried to stop him and pull back my underwear up, and he kind of grabbed my arms and said, no, it's okay, just go with it. And I said, stop, I don't want to be naked, I don't want this. And he was just like, no, I'm not gonna hurt you, and just continued.
You're asking in your lawsuit for damages totaling $260 million. How did you arrive at that number?
Part of that number is my lost job, my lost income, the loss of the show. The other part of that is a deterrent for, how do you stop a billionaire who won't stop themselves?
Wow.
Okay, who's going to go first?
Go ahead, tap you in.
First and foremost, y'all know I have to be petty. Lord, help me. I'm praying about deliverance from being so petty. But I really want to know if, Derek Dixon, I want to know, was Tyler Perry calling him Dickie? I just had the thought. I just need to know. But what I will want to say is, watching his interview, it was so dramatic to me. And I hate, victim shaming. That's not what I'm doing. I was also a victim at one point in my life, even though I'm not, because God has called me to be triumphant in all things. Mm-hmm. But it just seemed like a little bit extra, a little fabric. He pulled my pants down and touched my ass. Mm-hmm. Like, come on.
I think he capping for real.
You think so?
After watching the interview and hearing him talk about how he's been to the house multiple times, every time you go to the house, you're getting drunk. Bro, I'm not drinking nothing around nobody. I don't drink anyway, but I wouldn't be drinking around somebody that I feel unsafe around.
Right.
And you get to the point where y'all are both belligerent, y'all are both drunk, and now you have to lock yourself in the bathroom. Bro, you're in shape, okay? You know what I'm saying? Buddy's in shape. He's in good physical condition. You could stop a man from grabbing you.
I disagree.
Well, it's not like Tyler Perry is a smaller man.
I disagree because
large.
it's like, even if you going to somebody's house, right? Even if you are drinking and you whatever, that still don't mean that I give you the right to have sex with me. Mm-hmm. Like, if I can get drunk as ever. I don't get drunk, but if I was to, I can get drunk as ever. But if I say, no, I don't want that, that's exactly what it means. You have some people, sometimes they think that you really lying when you say, no, I don't want that.
Mm. And I understand that, but him saying that Tyler Perry pulled his pants down and touched his ass, I'm just trying to figure out, where were you in this process? Did you have an out-of-body experience? Maybe you weren't there in the unbuttoning, the zipping down of the pants, and then you came back when he touched your ass. I'm a little bit confused.
No, they were walking towards some type of scale, like a styku or something, and Tyler told him, like, oh, you need to make sure you're naked in order to be on this. That's how it really scans everything on you. And so Yeah, I didn't agree with that, but him being in the bed.
But I take my clothes off before I get on the scale too now.
No, I understand that. I understand that.
I don't want it to say no more.
Then what it
He need to say.
is, you know. But I also don't feel like he should have been getting in the bed with the man, you know. And he was saying like he asked him to turn around, and he felt uncomfortable, but you still did it. He was like he wanted to check him out from behind, and he still did it. You adhered to that, and then came back again several times.
But I can lay in the bed.
Several times.
We can be cuffed in the bed, but if I say do not do this, that's what I
But
mean.
then
didn't
he could
do
be
it.
leading someone on
And
as
it
well.
doesn't seem like that
ain't
is
a
what
crime.
happened. It
It's
seems
not,
like you
but
done
it
been
can
in
lead
this bed.
someone on
But
to
that's
think
not-
that you do want it, even though you're saying no, because
But
he
if
told the guy,
if
you need to say a harsher no.
If I say no,
Well,
that's
of course,
all.
in a
No,
perfect
let your
world,
no
it's saying
mean no
it's
and
yes,
your yes
but
mean
it's
yes.
saying
But
that
maybe that's
he
why he
never
said
said
you need
no.
to say a harsher no.
It's given that
Like,
he never
no,
said no for real, because if you continue to
wanted
go
his
back to
job.
this man's house, exactly.
He wanted to protect his role.
And now that you wasn't a good fit for the role, all of a sudden it's a problem.
But now
Yeah.
his dreams are being used against him, he feels. He also had a TV show
Correct.
that he showed him the script. Initially, he didn't want to, but he showed him the script. He took the script from him. I don't know if he paid him, but now he owns the rights to the script. Tyler Perry
Yeah.
owns the
Well,
rights
he
to
should
the
have owned his
script.
own rights first. This is what happened. We be giving everybody all our good
Because
ideas, and
he
then we
thought
make money
someone
with
was
it.
going to help him. He
Yeah.
thought someone
That's messed
perhaps
up.
maybe genuinely interested in him or genuinely willing to help
But
him.
we all know that you never believe what a man says to you during sex. If they did have
Maybe
it,
it wasn't
they had
said
sex.
during
I
sex.
don't think they had
they had sex.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to put it on Tyler Perry, but it's given they had some willing sex, and Tyler Perry need to ask the Lord to forgive him.
And see, this is the
Those
thing.
are just thoughts.
Hey, look,
pointing
you talking about-
accusations.
Hey, look, and he did say, now you talking about, he did say guiltless sex. He's like, what's it
Okay.
going to take for you to have guiltless sex?
Exactly.
And I
Free
feel
from
like
religious
maybe that
beliefs.
man was trying to like not so harshly say no because he wanted the job. So he wasn't trying to like cause a, you know,
So what he was saying,
Right.
no.
Oh my gosh. No, let's move on to the next one.
Next caller.
Oh my gosh. In other news, Snoop Dogg is receiving backlash for speaking out. In Sarah Fontenot's podcast, he admitted he's scared to go to the movies after spotting same-sex couple on screen while taking his grandson to see Disney Lightyear. Take a look at what he had to say.
They putting it everywhere.
Yeah.
I took my grandson to see what was a movie with
The new Buzz. The Lightyear. I think it's called
with
Lightyear.
Kiki Palmer's in that movie.
Okay,
She
okay.
plays like the daughter. The lady, which is Kiki's mama, they move on into the space years, they move down the line. They're like, man, she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. It threw me for a loop. I'm like, what part of the movie was this? These are kids that we have to show that at this age, like
That part.
they're going to ask questions.
Yeah.
They are going to ask. I don't have the answer.
Yeah.
Wow. That's something, because I don't think you expect, like we talked about the books before in Barnes and Noble, even there was a lesbian couple there who said this has gone too far. And they did not agree with having books for children teaching them the alphabet with certain terms.
I know.
And they didn't like that. And now we have the movies with, Disney doing it. And I mean, I can't believe it is confusing for children because, I think children grow up believing man and woman.
Correct.
And then seeing two women, and then for them to say that they have babies, I can see where that would be confusing to
That is
children.
too far. Let people choose what they're going to choose whenever they get of age. It's no reason you should be confusing a child from the get-go. Give them time to see whatever
To
they
just be a
think they're
child.
going to see.
Yeah, I have children myself, and to be honest, I watch a lot of Disney films. I didn't get a chance to watch Lightyear. I'm hearing it came out in 2022, which is quite a bit of ways. That's it's old, but it's still relevant. But yeah, I feel like it's too much.
Wow.
I feel like I would stray away from
Yeah.
just introducing it to a child at a young age. I mean, I even have pushback on certain things that people allow. Like, even if kids are going to be transgender, I still feel like
Right.
there's certain things they shouldn't be doing at the age of 11, 12, 13. Not because of, what their choices is, but it's because whether you're identifying as a woman or a girl or a boy, a girl shouldn't be doing certain things at 12 and 13 years old at the end of the day. So,
But what do you say about them maturing faster? Because the word is children are maturing faster. They're able to understand some things, earlier than maybe we did when
Because
we were
the
growing
agenda
up.
is
That,
pushed.
exactly, 100%. That's where
We
I'm
didn't
at
know nothing
with
about
it.
that.
I don't feel like these kids are more advanced than us.
Okay.
They may be more technical, like
Technology.
Technology, they're more advanced than that. But
But
as
in
far as
common sense,
yeah, no, not at all. If you were to give your kids $25 and say get from point A to point B, and
like,
don't
"Oh."
call me for the whole duration of the day, like we were going to theme parks at the age of 12, and from the beginning when it opened to the
the
close,
end, literally.
like meet us right here at 9 o'clock.
And you were there.
And you was there at 9, like
With
you didn't
no
even have to call.
phone.
Bro,
No
your kid
phone.
will call. Leave your kid at the park right now. They're gonna call you 35 times.
Yeah.
You're gonna get 24 Cash App requests, a DoorDash request, a Uber request. Don't even come. We're just catching the Uber. Like, no.
Well, my question is, when did it become unacceptable for parents to want to protect their children from conversations that, they're simply just not ready to have, and these kids are still kids?
I just think we maybe weren't paying as much attention to, how much the gay agenda in America has been pushed, because even I remember, like, we grew up on kind of like watching Penny Proud, and now, like, it's louder and prouder. And so it's just super gay, and this is what our children have to watch now. And so, even as a parent, it's like as much as you want to stay relevant and engaged in the movies and things that are actively going on, I find myself like, letting my children watch The Prince of Egypt and just different things to kind of take them back to it before it just got so dark and tainted where the children ain't ready for this. I'm telling
No,
you.
they're not ready, but
Yeah,
they're
they're
being
not.
forced into it. Yeah.
They don't even know their ABCs yet. And we're
Well,
talking
they're
about
going to learn their ABCs in these new books
No,
now.
it's called the Gay BC.
The gay BCs.
LGBT.
Well, we have to take a quick commercial break, but don't you go anywhere. When we come back, we'll dive into why men wait to pop the question. Coming up in Girlfriend's Guide and Unpopular Opinion. So stay tuned. You're watching POV.
Hey y'all, shout out to our viewers at home, that's y'all, right? That are sticking with us on this quick commercial break. We have a question as well as one for us at the table. And the question is, what's your favorite theme song from a TV show like back in the day or of all time?
Mine's is dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. It's a well conditioned family.
This day and age.
Yes.
To read any
love
good news.
Family Matters.
Yes.
And I love that it's trending now, and you see so many people recreating the content. And I
Yeah.
just wish I had like a good content crew, because y'all be faking.
Yeah.
That I want to be Laura.
I'm going living single.
Living. Living.
For real.
Hey, single.
Ooh, in a 90s kind of world.
I'm glad
Yeah, okay, Raquel, come on. now.
Keep your head up. Keep your head up. That's right.
Y'all are going too far. What's yours, Markel?
Mine was Golden Girls.
Yeah, how it go?
Thank you for being
Oh
my
my
friend.
God.
Travel down the road and back again.
Okay.
Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm with you with Family Matters. Yeah, for real. So y'all let us know in the comments what's your favorite show back in the day or current now. Now they ain't doing too good, but y'all let us know what you think. And yeah, maybe we'll respond. We'll react to the show.
Welcome back. Now it's time to get into all things love, life, relationships, and everything in between. Let's get into Girlfriend's Guide. So, have have you ever noticed how some men seem ready to settle down almost immediately, but still wait years to pop the question? Well, according to research, that many men actually know within the first year, I was surprised at this, a date, that they want to marry, but they hold off until their career, finances, or living situation feel just right. So, how do we feel about this? Is this a smart strategy or just an excuse to put off commitment? You're a man, Justin.
I'm waiting for you, Justin.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, look, everybody's like, who's going first? Who's going first?
This your man. That's right.
But no, I don't know. I feel like it could be a mix of things. I definitely feel like when you meet someone, you try to see if you could be with them forever.
Okay.
And you do that does take time because honeymoon phases are real. Yeah. You know, everything's awesome the first 3 weeks, 4 weeks, couple months. Everybody's all hunky-dory,
right.
You know, la, 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 la. And then the real stuff starts hitting. And, you know, so I don't know if it's as much as trying to figure out who you're going to be committed to for the long term as much as it is finances or things like that. But I can honestly see finances being a big thing, especially if the person they're marrying wants a huge wedding or something of that nature. You know, some women are serious about that wedding.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, the more I've been watching my boy Tristan, we have a friend that's Tristan, he's a photographer, and he does these amazing wedding videos. And I even caught myself sometimes. I was like, man, I'm about ready to get married tomorrow so I can get me one of these Tristan videos. But, you know.
Do you think, though, that when you know, you know?
Most definitely. I agree with that wholeheartedly. You know, when you know, you know.
Do you know right from the beginning?
Well, I can say that.
You can say that?
I can say that from the beginning, like for the most part, but it's still going to take some time so we can know we got to work these kinks out, you know? Mental health reasons, financial reasons. You know, we're not just saying the woman might be dealing with, the man might be dealing with some things.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a couple of different things that need to be weighed out.
What do you think is a safe dating stage before, if you know, how long do you think you're supposed to comfortably wait out? And you know what? One thing that I've always low-key hated as a child, it just conflicted me a little bit. I never had an issue with submission, but I hate that the ball is in the man's court. You know what I'm saying? It's like he can feel all these things. You can feel it. We can know it. We can talk about it. But at the end of the day, I'm ultimately waiting.
Or you can get on your knee.
You can.
baby, if that's the case, baby, God didn't make me no knees.
So even once you all are, if you get engaged, y'all feel like it's up to the man still to set the date? The man has to set the date even after
No, not set the date, but as far as asking. You know, him getting down and saying, will you be my wife? We don't talk about this for 6 years. What's going on? I mean,
wait a second.
My bad.
Don't tell too much.
I'm just saying in real people's lives.
In real people's lives.
As a man, we're asking you as a man,
right?
What do you think is a reasonable time? If you already know, what's the holdup?
Yeah.
For real.
Like I said, just once you work through those couple of things, but realistically, probably 12 to 18 months.
Oh, I heard someone say that 18 months.
Yeah, 18 months, 12 to 18 months is realistic.
Because you got to see how people gonna be in different stages of their life. You can a man can meet a woman when she's doing very good. So of course she's very happy. Yeah. But if everything falls down, she go through a grieving stage. She go through she go through something with her family. You never know how she's gonna react in these situations. You really got to see people how they gonna be in different stages to know if I can deal with that forever.
But that doesn't always happen in 18 or 12 months.
Exactly.
I'm gonna wait 6 minutes for your bottom down before I know how you.
Yeah, no, it isn't. It's weird, man. It's weird, but it's
But if he knows, he's ready to marry, right? Should finances really take the place of that, or love should be enough?
No, because where y'all gonna sleep?
I don't think the finances should take place of that. Because if you know what I'm saying, I'm not a firm believer.
And I believe
where you gonna sleep.
One, we believe that God honors marriage, right?
Right.
So also at the end of the day, when the Bible says that when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing and obtaineth favor with the Lord. So some sometimes once you know this person's a sound mind and they have sound principles and, God is the foundation, which should be a basic premise.
Yeah.
At that point, let's put this thing together, get some favor from the Lord.
Let's get this favor, because then the finances going to come from favor, finances, family, favor, finances.
Future, exactly. Flourishing, all the F's.
So come on.
All the F's.
Yeah, I left one out.
Okay.
No, for real.
Y'all
That's
ain't
funny.
doing me good today.
Oh my goodness! Wow. Well, I think that it should be love. Of course, you got to have the finances, and I totally understand what
For
you're
real,
saying.
you have to.
But I mean, love seems like it should take precedence.
Love should conquer all.
Over all of it.
I used to think that same thing, but then
She's like, you
start
think that
thinking,
same
no,
thing.
like realistically, how if he don't have nothing, and just say I don't have nothing, what we're gonna go get married, and then what?
No, and I get that, but at the same time, I feel like sometimes we run into those issues when it's not true love. When it's not like real love, when it's not the love the Bible talks about, because if we truly love each other, then we're supposed to want what's best for each other. So at that point, we're supposed to be healthy, of a sound mind, and we're supposed to be able to come together and make this thing do what it's supposed to do. We ain't talking about no broken puppy love.
Yeah, no.
And
I feel like
we ain't talking about that.
But
you
nobody
should be
needs
able
that.
to feed off each other. Even if, the finances aren't there, you may have an idea for my business or what I'm doing. I may have an idea for your business or what you're doing. And we can help each other like that. We can help each other make money. Money's not, you can make money tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
And it could be gone tomorrow. But
Correct.
you're going to need that love, because it can go and come back. But if you have love,
But you got that love.
that's what's going to keep you, baby.
That love. For real.
Because the love will sustain.
Because you're going to be happy because you just love them. That is right.
Yeah.
no,
Well, it'll sustain
Make
till
it-
you get to the next period, hopefully. All right, let's dive into our last segment of the day. Things might get a little heated. We don't always agree here, and that's the whole point. It's time for Unpopular Opinion. We took to X to check out some of the hottest unpopular opinions people are sharing. We're going to go through a few and discuss them, because sometimes someone's unpopular opinion might actually reflect exactly how someone is truly feeling. So, user Thriller the Gorilla wrote, unpopular opinion, but cell phones are stealing children's childhoods. They're being pulled into the online world before they've had the chance to live in the real one.
Facts.
Well, we were just talking about that, dealing with the movies.
Come on now.
Yeah, well, we
Popular.
agree. Yeah.
Popular opinion right here. These kids don't get a chance to really be outside,
Right.
experience playing football with the community in the neighborhood, riding the bikes.
Oh,
Everybody
you used to
seeing
be
the
able to
bikes
play in the
outside.
street.
Yeah.
There's no problem. No one would run you over.
Curveball.
Yeah.
Right.
And this for parents on here, this is just a side note. The parents on here who have their kids, give them their iPad and just leave them with the iPad. Be very careful, because my friend daughter, she's young, and she gave her the iPad, and she went and walked into the room, and she was biting herself. The whole time this whatever she was watching, this kid show, was telling her to bite herself. Yeah. So it's a lot of stuff going on.
What
So
would tell-
send
what-
them outside, because
Was it an
inside with
app?
that iPad? No, it's
you can
a
stuff
show.
on YouTube.
On
Like-
YouTube?
Kids show.
Yeah.
Kids show?
Yeah, that was telling her to bite herself.
Yeah.
Wow.
They do stuff like that.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's so many underlying subliminal messages, hidden sounds. Like they
Yes.
even have different
Like-
sounds
the
and
My son
frequencies.
loves Sonic the Hedgehog.
My
They
son
have
does
so many
too.
different
And those
scary
Sonic,
Sonic.
Weird
Sonic.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, them Sonic
going
LGBTQ
on?
plus Sonic.
Oh, okay.
All the Sonics.
Red Velvet wrote, unpopular opinion. I don't believe all babies' children are blessings or a gift. Many are just consequences of your actions. Yikes.
Well, I don't know the correct scripture for that, but the Bible says that children are a blessing from the Lord. So I don't
Regardless.
know. Yeah, so I can't say that.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about.
I feel like
that's
it could be a
terrible.
lesson and a blessing. Like, I'm gonna take the lesson because I learned from it, but it's
Yeah.
still a blessing.
Yeah.
Children are blessing.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
children's
it's
a
funny
blessing.
too, because
All of
I
them.
don't know this young lady, but it seems like a lot of people that tend to have this perspective are either people that don't have children, so you really don't know, or maybe it's someone that doesn't have obvious children and has left maybe 4 or 5 of them at somebody's clinic.
Oh,
No,
oh, okay.
Y'all the chain today, y'all.
I'm
Cool
just saying.
down.
I'm a Judith
It's
Rowe.
hump day.
Sure.
I'm a Judith Rowe. Marriages between uneducated people last longer than educated people. Why?
They're smart.
Yeah, correct. Because uneducated.
Okay. Like they're smart. Hello.
Hello.
All right.
There we go.
Well, now let's move on then. Cleopatra wrote, my unpopular opinion is that men can be even more romantic than women, but they only allow the right woman to see and experience that side of them, which is actually very healthy.
Yes.
It's very healthy for them, but it's like don't experience. Then don't talk to nobody. Then if you're
That's
you're
what I was
not
gonna
gonna
say.
treat
If you're not treating
another
them right.
woman, you know, soft or whatever. Like don't do that.
Yeah.
Just talk to the one you want to give that to, instead of breaking somebody else or making them feel unworthy.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, it would be over dating.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. yeah.
Wow. Well, y'all, we have talked about things, and this is how it all works out. Well, we've had Unpopular Opinion, Girlfriend's Guide, and we talked about Snoop Dogg, and we talked about Derek Dixon with Tyler Perry, that
Dickie,
whole
Dickie,
situation.
we talked about Dickie.
Oh, okay. That's a wrap for today's episode.
gonna cut
But
it every
before
time.
we wrap, we'll leave you with this quote. Keep going. Everything you need will come to you at the perfect time. Thanks for hanging out with us on POV. And don't you forget, you can catch us Monday through Friday only on AFRO TV.